Hello and welcome to the video, and this is about my 1/18 scale RC 4-wheel drive Gelande II ready to run with the Black Hawk body. This was another eBay find. It was on auction for £120 and I won it for £120. An hour later I get a message from the seller saying he's really sorry, but prior to packing it he tested it, all he got was a whirring sound and the gears weren't engaging. So he offered me a complete refund, or said if I want to repair it myself, he could give me a partial refund. Now to me that sounded like the pinion gear is slipping on the motor shaft, or the motor itself had possibly moved on its mounting, disengaging the pinion gear from the spur gear. Worst case scenario, the gears might be damaged. I had a look online to see if I could buy the gears separately, and I couldn't. You can't even buy them on the official RC 4-wheel drive website. The only option you have is to replace the transmission, and that comes as a complete set with the motor installed. I do love a bargain, so I asked the seller what kind of partial refund he would offer me, and he said £20. I decided to accept that refund, so getting this for £100 with what I'm hoping is going to be an easy fix, even if I have to pay £40 for a replacement transmission, that still makes this an absolute bargain at £140. So what did I get? Well, I got the actual car itself, of course. I got the box, I got the remote control, I got the USB charger, I got the 2S 850 mAh LiPo, I got the instruction book, and I got the leftover decals. So the first thing to do is put the battery in, put some batteries in the remote control, and see what happens. So to remove the body, you need to take out 4 screws. One there and one there, and there's one down there and one down there. So I will get on and do that now. Okay, so that's the body removed, and now we put the battery in and see what happens. Right, for this I will turn it upside down, so if it does work it doesn't shoot off the table. So first of all, turn on the remote control, so that seems to be working okay. Lift this up and turn on the switch here, and the green lights come on, so I've got power to the ESC receiver combo. So I just flip that upside down, and let's just check the steering first and make sure we've got power going to it. Yep, okay, so now we'll try the throttle. Ah, yes. Okay, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Clearly we can hear and see that it's not engaging and not turning the wheels and the prop shafts. So the next thing to do is to turn it off, undo the battery, take the battery out, and remove this transmission, which I will do off camera. Okay, so I've got the transmission out, and now I'm going to take it apart and see what we have inside. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn on the camera when I did this, but I did take some photos, so I'll use these instead. When I removed the cover from the transmission, I could see a lot of brass swarf inside, and that was from a stripped pinion gear, which I could see better when I removed the motor. So now I knew what the problem was, I decided to buy the RC 4-wheel drive replacement transmission and motor set for it.